What's up everybody, welcome to Rita's Way. Today we're giving a shot to one of the viral recipes and it's gonna be the chocolate dates cake. Now I've been seeing this so many times in so many different platforms, and finally I gave in and I'm gonna try it with you guys. So I'm really excited about it because it's really healthy. It's a healthier choice when it comes to desserts if you compare to the regular cakes and everything like that. And I am trying to change my diet a little bit, so this is perfect for whenever I have a sweet tooth. I'm really excited about this recipe, and without saying anything else, if you're ready, I know I am, so let's get started. To start, we're gonna use the blender. I got my small cup for the blender. In this little cup, we're gonna add the dates. I'm gonna use 15 of them, and we're gonna take the seeds off before we add them to our cup. Getting the dates right over here. I'm just gonna open them up. Let me make sure you can see that. You can just open it like this and just take the seed off. This is the seed, and we're just gonna throw it away. You're just gonna add this to them, and you do the same thing for all 15 of them. I used 15, like I said. I'm just gonna throw this container away. I have 2 left. I'm gonna save them as a snack for tomorrow. In the same cup, we're gonna add 1 cup of milk. I'm gonna use this brand, but it's gonna be warm milk. So I'm gonna get this cup, exactly 1 cup, and I'll add this to my little pot right here, and I'm gonna warm it up in the stove for a few seconds. We are back with our warm milk. Again, it has to be warm, not like piping hot or boiling hot. We're adding it here. And before we blend it, we just give it 20 minutes. That way it can soften the dates. I'm gonna leave it with the lid on, but not closed. That way in 20 minutes, we're just gonna start blending up this baby. Okay, it's been 20 minutes, so I'm just gonna put this in here real good, and we're gonna use the blender to blend it for probably like a minute tops, as soon as you see, or until you see that everything is already ready. So let's get to this. Alright, let's open this up and see what we got. Let me show it over here. No, it's all pureed. This is what you're looking for. So, oh my. Let's get this down. Now, we got the bowl, and we're going to take this out of the blender cup and just adding it in here. Oh, that is actually very soft. I am so excited for this. We got our flour right over here. We're gonna add 1.5 cups of it. Let's just, actually 1.25 cups of a cup. There you go. I almost did it wrong. It also has 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. I'm gonna use this one. Got 1 and 2 and 3. Oop, there we go. We're also adding a teaspoon of baking soda. This is the one I'm using. 1 teaspoon of baking powder as well. Bam. We're also adding 2 large eggs. 1, 2. And last but not least, some chocolate chips. I'm using the dark chocolate chips, and I'm just gonna use a handful. It's really optional, as I saw in the recipe, so you can add as much as you want. I'm just gonna go by the hand measurement right over here, and we just add it here. I'm gonna leave it out because I know I'm gonna add some more before we add it into the oven. So when you got all this together, you just mix it up. Whew, it's pretty simple. Oh my, you can use a spoon or a spatula. Oh my. I'm using this real quick. Making a mess. And with our spatula, we're just gonna do the little finishing mixture of it, and we're gonna get our pan prepped up to add this mixture. I got my 5x9 inches loaf pan, and I'm just adding some parchment paper to it, but it'll do. It's gonna straighten up once I add it. So we're carefully gonna add this in it. Filling it up as much as I can. And you're just gonna spread it as evenly as you can. There we go. Can you see that? After a few seconds, and it gets a little bit more manageable. Alright, this is how it's looking so far, and before I add it to my oven, I'm gonna add some chocolate chips on top of it. There we go. So this is how it looks like before adding it to the oven. My oven is prepped for 355 degrees, and we're gonna leave this here. The recipe is set between 30 to 35 minutes. I'm gonna put 35 minutes, and we'll see how it looks like after that. This is how it's looking after 30 minutes, well, 35 actually. So we're gonna get the toothpick and check if it's ready actually inside too. Just put it inside in between the chocolate chips. Oh yeah, this is done. I'm gonna let it rest for about 20 minutes before I take it out and try it out. So I'm honestly very impressed. It has a nice weight to it. What did I say that? I don't know. It has a nice weight to it. It's super spongy, and I'm really into that. So I'm not even gonna get a fork or a spoon. I'm just gonna go ahead and try it. I like it. I actually do. So I know I use dark chocolate for each cocoa powder and also the chocolate chips. If you want it a bit sweeter, you can use milk chocolate, or you can even add some honey to it. I'm actually gonna do that next time because it's spongy, but it's a little dry. So if you're gonna change that, which you totally can, yeah, do it like that. In all honesty, I might even heat it up like the next morning and add some butter on top. Amazing. But this is actually a very good idea. It's a very good recipe. I really like it. It's gonna become one of my regular recipes whenever I want something sweet. No, I don't want my sugar to go too high. So this is definitely a healthier option for it. And I'm really happy that I was able to try this with you guys. If you do try this recipe, let me know how it goes for you. Leave the comments down below and see if you added something different or if you eat it with something different as well. Because I'm actually gonna put I'm actually gonna add some butter to it next morning and even maybe some honey right on top. So it really gives you a lot of ideas. And I'm still keep eating it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.